There are friendships that words can hardly describe, friendships built on loyalty, trust, and a deep, unspoken understanding. The friendship between Sheriff Dan McClelland and his canine partner, Midge, was one of those extraordinary bonds. Midge wasn't just any dog. She was the world's smallest certified police dog, a tiny rat terrier chihuahua mix, who spent 16 years at Sheriff Dan's side. While she might have been small in size, her courage and heart were as big as any dog's. She had a special gift, the ability to go places that bigger dogs simply couldn't. She could crawl through narrow spaces, get into hard-to-reach places, and fit into tight spots that made her invaluable to the police force. Her job was demanding, and the danger was always present, but Midge never hesitated. She worked with unwavering devotion, never allowing her size to be a hindrance. She was as tough as any of the bigger dogs.
Doctor, thank you again for your time. What can you tell me about the patient's condition?
Officer, it's highly sensitive, as I'm sure you understand.
The main thing is to avoid putting any weight on it for the next month. We'll monitor the recovery closely, but you should make a full recovery.
I understand.
As the years passed, life took a turn for Sheriff Dan. He was diagnosed with inoperable brain cancer, and the battle was long and difficult. Through it all, Midge remained at his side, never leaving him for a moment. She lay beside him during his treatments, comforted him through the sleepless nights, and gave him the strength to keep going. Midge wasn't just his partner, she was his best friend, his constant companion in the fight against his illness.
He's in VFib. Start compressions. Get the crash cart.
Starting compressions now.
Then, just 2 weeks ago, Sheriff Dan passed away. For those who knew him, and Midge, the loss was unimaginable. They had spent nearly 2 decades together, sharing everything from the chaos of a crime scene to the quiet moments at home. Their bond had become something more than just a partnership. It was family. And when Sheriff Dan was gone, Midge, too, lost the one person who had been her world. What happened next stunned everyone. Just 6 hours after Sheriff Dan's passing, Midge also passed away. Many who knew them believed Midge died of a broken heart. The pain of losing her partner was simply too much for her to bear.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna miss you so much.
The connection they shared was more than just a partnership. It was a love so deep that even death couldn't separate them. Sheriff Dan and Midge were not just a team, they were family. A family that had lived and worked together through thick and thin. In a final act of honor, Sheriff Dan and Midge were buried together, side by side. It was a powerful symbol of their unbreakable bond, of the love and loyalty that had defined their lives together. Sheriff Dan and Midge's story is one of love, loyalty, and sacrifice. It's a reminder of how deeply animals can touch our lives and the incredible sacrifices they make in service to others. Midge wasn't just a police dog. She was a hero. She was a protector, and, in the end, she was a testament to the kind of bond that can exist between a person and an animal, a bond so deep that even in death, it remains eternal. Today, as we remember Sheriff Dan McClelland and Midge, we honor their legacy, the countless lives they touched, and the love they shared. Midge may no longer be with us, but her spirit lives on in the hearts of everyone who knew her. Her story is a reminder of the quiet, steadfast heroes who give everything for the people they love. Thank you, Midge. You'll never be forgotten.